where the federal government has again restated its commitment to the development of roads to boost commerce. Minister of Power, Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, disclosed this while inspecting the Section 2 of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway from Shagamu Interchange to Ojo and in Ibadan.
Many persons have reportedly died along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway in recent years. The series of death and traffic congestion on the ever-busy road results from accidents caused by bad infrastructure. It was a national issue that even those who were not directly affected felt the pain indirectly because it posed a high level of fear and threats to life. Since 2015, the government under President Muhammadu Buhari, according to the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, has expended about $9 billion for the construction, reconstruction, rehabilitation of strategic roads and other infrastructure across the country. The Lagos-Ibadan Expressway is not left out in these national developments.
People must remember that we're building an old road. We're reconstructing it while commuters use it. It would have been quicker if we can shut it down, but we can't. So we have to do traffic management. We have to transport materials from distances here in through the same traffic and to create a work site around here. And so some of these are logistic challenges that people have to bear with us. But without a doubt, as you drive through week after week, month after month over the last 3 years, you will see that sections are being completed and the driving experience is getting better.
Travel time has drastically reduced as work is still ongoing on the Lagos-Ibadan Road projects. This has also increased efficiency in the movement of goods, persons and services across the country, as well as boosts investments and creates jobs.
Today, you can plan to go to Ibadan from Lagos or plan to come to Lagos from Ibadan and know that definitely you can get back the same day. 4 years ago, sometimes people used to sleep on this road. So it's getting better slowly and it will improve now. The weather is easing off. So before Christmas again, we will gain a lot of traction because the weather will help. To mix the asphalt, you need dry weather. You can't mix asphalt in the rain. If you do, you can't lay it in the rain. So these are some of the challenges, but we're on our way.
Reynolds Construction Company is handling Section 2 from Shagamu to Ibadan and extending 2 bridges, kilometers 71 and 74 at Fidiwo and Foursquare. In addition, the company will install pedestrian bridges, street lights and underpasses in some parts of the road. While Julius Berger is handling Section 1 from Shagamu to Lagos with the length of 48 kilometers. It will also construct a large interchange at the Redeemed Church access to tackle the huge traffic created by a large number of people who gather every week to worship. Every improvement ongoing on the road will make traffic to become more pleasant and enjoyable as it leads to enhanced security on the Nigerian economy.
Traditionally, you don't build major highways with concrete drains. But because the character of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway has changed significantly, we just passed Christopher University. We have places of worship. We have factories and so many things that have altered the use and density of traffic here. They have also altered the natural drain into the streams. So we now have to be building concrete drains to control the flow of water. Otherwise, this road will not last. So you are seeing also now concrete drains on this road. Other things that will come with this road are new interchanges to ease the circulation of traffic, to deal with the density, especially to create separate lanes for those going to places of worship. And what you are going to be seeing on this road, which wasn't part of the original design in the 70s, are pedestrian overhead bridges, because many more people now do business on both sides of the road, which was not there 40 years ago. So all of this is still work in progress while we are dealing with the main carriageway.
considering the effect of rainfall on major roads in the country. The federal government plans to intervene on 41 major roads. This includes the rehabilitation of Benue-Makudi, Southeast roads and others that have been affected by the impacts of flooding. The Minister of Power, Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, discloses that the intervention is aimed at getting contractors to site even as the country moves towards the end of the year, so as to ease traffic while construction works are ongoing.
We have started nationwide too an assessment of all of the places that were affected by flooding. So before the end of November, we're going to do some emergency procurement and come and intervene nationwide. While that flooding was going on, we were taking note, we were collecting records. For the first time, Nigeria has at least some money in its budget now for emergency response. That was not there before. That is change. So now we will use some of that money to respond across those states, Kogi, Edo, Delta, Niger, and many other states that were impacted by flooding.
Since the inception of this administration, there has been an increase in capital spending to about 30% compared to 10% earlier. This increased spending contributes to bridging the infrastructure deficit and boosting the nation's GDP through enhanced local content in Nigerian road construction. The first 3 years of this present government have witnessed a drastic reduction in the number of stalled road projects and the commencement of new ones all over the country.